behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Palm Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. Another great interview is coming shortly. But before we begin, don't forget about the subscribe and bell buttons because they'll help notify you of any new episodes coming your way. Leave a comment on the comments section. We'd love to hear from you there. And pay attention to the description part as well as the closing credits at the end of the show because we'll have some contact info for you. So I hope you'll stay tuned for that. From Fayetteville, North Carolina today, we have Michael Daughtry. Another awesome artist. I think you're really going to like him. And we're going to get to that in just a moment. But first, here's a quick word from the King Gordon Show and Woody's Drumsticks. And don't forget, if you type in Palm Mash TV at checkout with Woody's Drumsticks, you'll always get 10% off your order. Anyway, here's the commercial break, and we'll be right back right after this.
It is Caden from the Caden Gordon Show. Today's best country mix. Check out my show at thecadengordonshow.com.
At Woody's Drumsticks, we focus all of our sticks on being a hair longer than everybody else's. Why? Well, all of our sticks are going to be going through the same quality control process as every other stick on the planet. However, the extra length gives you an extended reach, so you can reach for higher cymbals. It makes the sticks last a little longer. We put our shorter taper at the end, which gives more girth in the base of the stick and allows you to play for longer, better, stronger, faster. So once you switch from one brand to Woody's, you'll never go back, and that's a guarantee.
Okay, we're back, and with us from Fayetteville, North Carolina, we have Michael Daughtry with us today. Thanks for joining us, Michael.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no problem. We're glad to have you here. Why don't we start with your story about how you started with music? And, you know, everyone has their own story. Maybe you grew up in a musical family. Maybe you just decided to wing it one day and it came true for you. I mean, everyone has their own story. Tell us your story.
Yeah, so I was very drawn to the piano, to my grandma's piano growing up, and she highly encouraged my parents for me to take lessons. I've played guitar as well. I'm not I'm no Eddie Van Halen, as we like to say, but but you know, growing up, where small town North Carolina, a place called Newton Grove, we only had piano. That was like the option. So took piano lessons and then picked up the guitar around age 10 to 12. Just, really got into it a little bit more around 12 and 13. Was in some bands. And so, yeah, I just sort of like my parents. So my dad himself was not musical. He always joked that he, could play the radio and that was about it. But there's a lot of, like, my grandmother could play music completely by ear. I have an aunt who still does that, and she can listen to a song and even the left hand stuff, like the bass stuff. So I've got a little of that, not a lot, but anyway. So yeah, there is some of this musical stuff in my family.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a great story. What was some of the influences you had growing up? Do you have any in mind?
Oh gosh, everything. I mean, I enjoyed. My first concert was Boston, the Third Stage tour. I was really young. I was elementary school. I probably shouldn't have been there, but it was a lot of fun. I grew up listening to a lot of classic rock, loved Prince, Bob Dylan and Joni Mitchell. As far as lyrics, my tastes go all over the place. So,
yeah, and of course, Boston's a great band, and I can definitely see that in your sound too. So
yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love harmonies. I love a full sound. They used to call it arena rock, but I just define it as a full sound and like a nice, I don't know, something to just move you. So.
Okay. Well, people might want to find out more about you. Are you on social media, streaming media? Do you have an official website? Tell everybody about that.
Absolutely. I try and keep it easy. I learned from others, to try and keep the same consistency. So it's Michael Daughtry Music, michaeldaughtrymusic.com, and my social media handle is Michael Daughtry Music.
Okay. All right, we'll check him out on all those areas, and I know he would love to hear from you.
I would.
And the song we're about to watch in just a moment is called Drive All Night. A very good video, too. Tell us a little story about that song.
Certainly. So I was the sort of seed of that song. I was touring up in the Washington, D.C. and Baltimore area, and I was coming straight back on a Saturday night. I was on 95 going through Richmond, and I kind of got caught in like a swarm of cars. And, I sort of like the radio in my head just started doing this little dun, 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 dun. And it just kind of went from there.
Well, that is quite a story there. And you guys are really going to love it. And we're going to get to that in just a second. But before we do, Michael, thank you so much for coming on the show today. We'd love to have you back again sometime if you have anything to plug for us.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you for all you do for artists. And it is my pleasure.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. You made my day, by the way. And without further ado, here's Michael Daughtry with Drive All Night. It begins right now.
Tightly wrapped like a top here on my dashboard. I wanna wag it wild like a dog's tail at your door. If you were draped by your side, I'd give my life to you completely. We'll get to sleep when we're dead, so come on. Drive all night. I wanna drive. Drive all night. I'm gonna ride. All right, if you wanna take the wheel, let's make it real. I wanna lay the soft cushion back, give it slack, get relaxed before we start up. We got that sinking feeling, that's why we need to go. Those shimmer tassel earrings strung